Hello, welcome to Video Mania 2. I'm the dude manning the counter, Duncan, and today we're going to be talking about the 4K box set of the Underworld films. They star Kate Beckinsale as Celine. She is known as a death dealer. She's a vampire that hunts lichens, but as she learns more about her place in the world of these stories, she realizes not everything is so crystal clear, and she also finds a love interest, and there's all kinds of twists and turns along the way in these installments. I really love the first two films. Rise of the Lycans I like as well, and I even enjoy the final two installments, but the first two are where it's really at for me. Now these movies, Sony is ahead of the pack now as far as I'm concerned as far as 4K transfers, and each film comes with a Dolby Atmos track. So the visuals and audio really set the standard in my opinion. And I'm going to go over some other things too. And here is the artwork. This box is a good sturdy box. And I will open it up now and go through them briefly. And also, before I forget to mention it, these all come with a digital copy, so you can redeem them and watch them digitally if you so choose. Now, like I said, the first two films were shot on film, so the 4K transfer here looks absolutely amazing. The other three installments look good as well, but especially this one, the first Underworld movie, man, does it look good. I thought 300 from Warner Brothers kind of set the standard for 4K releases, but now I think it's the Underworld movies. Sony really knocked it out of the park. Now, here is the new artwork in the slip cover, and there's the original theatrical poster and on the DVD release. And I'll open it up now. You got your 4K and your standard Blu-ray, and the 4K disc pretty much has just a theatrical trailer. The Blu-ray on all of these has more of the special features, the commentary, the making of, stuff like that. So, but it has a lot of features too. Now we'll go into Underworld Evolution. Here you go. New artwork and slipcover, and the theatrical artwork here. And I really enjoyed going back to these films because I've always liked the franchise, but over the years I just kind of forgot about it and wasn't as into them as much. But after this came out, I decided to buy it because I think $60 for this box set was a pretty good deal, so I wanted to see how it looked, in 4K, and it was like rediscovering it again in many ways. It wasn't like watching it again for the first time, but it was pretty close, to re-experience this was pretty cool. Here's Rise of the Lycans with Lucian on the cover, and there is the original artwork. And, like I said, and the final two installments, which I've begun to appreciate as I watched them again. You have Underworld Awakening here, and then you have the artwork, the more original ones. And then we have Blood Wars. This is probably my favorite artwork of the whole set. You have Kate Celine here as she's evolved, and there's the, the theatrical one. Now, and like I said, you can redeem it digitally if you want. But now the Dolby Atmos track here is incredible, and I love the sound mix because some films, more recently, it has this big bombastic score and it drowns out the dialogue, and sometimes some of these stories are complex, so you need to hear it. And you got a 98-piece orchestra just blaring it out. And here, that's not the case at all. You hear the roar of the lichens, you hear the swords clanking, and but the dialogue is crystal clear as well. So as far as if you have surround sound or all that, you're going to love this. And the visuals, especially on the first two, the Underworld movies have a silver bluish hue to them since they take place almost exclusively at night, and the vampire's eyes shine at times. That looks amazing in these transfers, so that's really cool here too. So if you're a fan of this franchise, I recommend upgrading. If you're not a fan and looking to discover it, I recommend picking up this set so you can really appreciate this world that these stories take place in. It's a better thing, to experience it this way. So that pretty much covers it. A lot of movies 4K I don't necessarily upgrade. Sometimes I do. It just depends. But this one I am so glad I did, because it was rediscovering this franchise that I realized I didn't like as much as I did. And Kate Beckinsale, Celine, is just a really awesome character, and how her character evolves over these stories is pretty good. So there's some good storytelling in here. So, do you think there'll be another Underworld installment? Are you willing to pick up this set? What did you think of it? Let me know any of that in the comments. And also, if you like older movies, forgotten treasures, give me a like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And I got a couple of really exciting physical media releases coming up. When they arrive, I will do reviews on them. So I'm really excited about that. So stay tuned for that. And I'll see you next time.